Oh, Heidi do. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to another merge stream. I have fixed my jet lag. I am not so sleepy at 10 o'clock anymore. Exciting. I feel like I'm coming back to life. You know, this is the time I thrive. Okay, let me say hello. Hello, Princess Priscilla, welcome. Hello, Overlord. Thank you so much for the subscription. One love beam coming right up. Thank you. Thank you. How are you guys all doing? I know today is a very late night stream. I usually start an hour before this, okay? I just got distracted with a lot of chores that I have. Hello, Silence30, welcome. But yeah, I kind of am in the middle still of one of the chores I'm working on, so I may have to pop away for in like 30 minutes or so, but you guys have me for 30 minutes, and then after I wrap that up I can finally start drawing. Yeah, we're working on my VTuber baby today. My VTuber baby, it's like, it feels like we're almost at the end, but at the same time it also feels like there's a lot left. It's tough to say. Hello, Kyrie, welcome. Is it just me, or does the Twitch chat keep like reconnecting? It keeps saying it reconnects and then welcome to the chat room, and then it reconnects and it says welcome to the chat room. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi, which I doubt because I have Ethernet connection. Let me check speed test. Oh yeah, I think I should be fine. Does anyone else experience this on Twitch? For some reason the chat just says it's reconnecting. It's been doing that on OBS a lot. Oh, Hello, Epka, welcome. Hello. I feel like should be okay. Whoa, my upload is kind of low for being on Ethernet, but it's still fine. My stream health is fine, right? I haven't had any issues, I don't think. Everything's really green. I'm sure it's fine. Hello, Satoru Gojo, welcome. Oh yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, well the speed tests look fine. Fine-ish. I wish I could be one of those people that have like 1,000 download and 1,000 upload, but it's never in the cards for me. It just did it again. My chat room looks so weird. It just keeps saying welcome to the chat room, reconnecting. Welcome to the chat room. Hi Jays, welcome. Guys, you can make it. Do you guys know what to do with leftover strawberries? Ah! Thank you for the follow, Sondercat. Did you guys hear the sound effect? Did it work? Did it work? Please tell me it worked. It worked, right? You guys heard my new sound effect, surely, right? I don't have to troubleshoot, right? Only for a short time. I'm glad you can make it anyways. You didn't hear anything? Damn it! I heard it. Why didn't you guys hear it? Why? Okay. How about not even the redeem? Oh my! You just saw, you didn't hear it. Let me see. Can you guys hear it? I hear it. Okay, I'm seeing that you guys are not hearing it. I don't know. I don't know why. Why does this always happen to me? I hate audio issues. This is stupid. Poopy pants. Okay, it's why? Just show up, but just what? It's fine. We just nothing ever wants to work. Nothing ever wants to work anymore. Hello, Sugar Cookie Cat. What are we talking about? The sound effects for my throwing items is not working. Okay, how about we do one thing? I think the alerts will work. Did you guys hear that one? You guys surely heard that one, right? Did you? Right? That one? How about that one? Hello, Simon. Welcome. Hello, Oscars. You eat the strawberries? I can't eat that many. I heard barking. Yeah, my doggy's talking to the neighbors. He just came in. Which one? The follow alert? You guys heard that one, right? Yeah. Dun 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 dun. It should be that one. Yeah. 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 Can I get a woot woot? I started drinking my green vegetable smoothie again. I haven't added protein powder into it because I kind of need to use up the spinach, and the protein powder makes it really thick and adds a lot of volume for some reason. Anyways, the protein powder, it's like, it doesn't have a aftertaste. It just, the actual taste is slightly like baby formula milky flavor, and I don't know if I can really handle that. And anyways, I just kind of have to force it down my throat, but it is kind of odd. Watch Merm just have their alert sources muted. They're not muted, they're just not capturing the audio. Hello, Giselle. Hello, Fendiablo. Thank you for the follow. Is anyone here the person who I owe a cuttlefish artwork, custom cuttlefish? Is it anybody? Anybody here now? I can't remember who I owe one to, but I definitely owe one. I didn't forget. If it's you, you should tell me. I didn't get a message in my Discord. Are they here? I don't know. It was kind of like 3 weeks ago, but they're regular, so hoping they show up. I did send a little message out in the thingamabom. Protein powder is so nasty. I only use bone broth protein powder, and it has collagen, which is good too. I have collagen pills, which I haven't been taking. I need to take them, but I feel like it's not nasty, at least the one I got. It's just kind of like, it tastes like baby formula. I can definitely see why people are making chocolate and cereal flavors with it, because it just tastes like baby milk or something. Greetings there, what is the topic of conversation? We are just kind of talking about some technical difficulties I have on stream, and me and my little life. I just brought up that I'm drinking my veggie smoothies again. My veggie smoothies will make me have my veggie nutrients, because I definitely don't put vegetables in my regular meals, and I don't like eating salads. I mean, I can make you owe me a cuttlefish if I really want them. Hello, Swirly. Welcome. Hello, hello. I will say though that like these veggie smoothies they make the bowel movements a little too smooth. So I gotta be careful. Sometimes I need to do every other day because it's just there's a lot of fiber. Have you guys actually, speaking of fiber, have you guys seen what's going on with those Trader Joe's gummy worms that like apparently is making everyone go poo-poo their brains out? People are saying it's because of the 15 grams of fiber, but my sources from a random tweet pointed out that it's probably because it's sugar-free and they have some kind of sugar-free something sugar alcohols or something that is making you go poo-poo. But I don't know how true that is, but they did mention that like there's a similar case and it was found to be that it's the alcohols. I don't even know what alcohols are in the sugar. I don't think it means like alcohol. I'm sure alcohols means something else. Molecule type? Yeah, sugar-free candy that makes you poop. Thanks for the follow, Swarthy. Did you guys hear that sound effect? You guys heard that one, right? It's not showing that you guys heard that one. I'm not seeing the like little like volume thingy. Now I have to go test them. No sound for the squeak hit. Yeah, the squeaks are not working. I don't know why the squeaks are not working. Makes me sad. I'm gonna test the follow. That works for me. It's showing that you guys should have heard it. You think all the sound effects from the alerts are muted? What about that one? You guys didn't hear the dun 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 dun? Really? Let me unmute my Twitch tab. I don't believe you guys. Really? I heard it! It's just low! Okay, how about that? That definitely hurt. It sounds distant. Okay, you hear now? Okay, good. Okay, good. You guys are playing me. Sounds so much better. Okay, glad to know. I just didn't want it to be too loud. I did blast everyone's ears last time. Didn't want to blast them again. Probably just fermentation in the stomach or something like that. It's just quiet. Oh, fermenting in the tummy. It might be my BGM is loud. It sounds louder than usual. Oh, it's actually quite low, but I can turn it down. I mean, we don't need it. You guys just need me. Right then. There's a feather. Ever since I got back from my Europe trip, I've been mass binging on Asian food. I got sushi. I've been eating so much rice. Ate some Thai curry. Had some instant noodles. Had some... I really want to go get some beef noodles. I had pho. I've been having a lot of Vietnamese baguette. I like Vietnamese baguettes. I did not... Well, pita is good. I liked pita, but it's definitely not as good as a nice crisp, soft baguette. Fluffy and crisp. Hello, Kevin. Welcome. Thank you. I drew it myself. I'm always very proud when people say they like my model, because I designed me, I drew me, I rigged 10% of me. Few things that can ferment and produce alcohol or similar effect upon consumption. Oh, yeah, maybe that's what that meant. Thanks for clarifying it for me. I just didn't want to look into it. You know, I know some people that are like curious and they'll read something and they'll be like, oh, I want to learn more about it and read more about it. For me, I just stop there. I'm like, oh, that's some cool information that I could, you know, understand more, but I will just take it at face value. And, well, that's enough learning for me. Sounds like you had great Asian meals. I did. I missed them a lot. And, now that I've started adding my veggie... Oh, I also missed Mexican food. I haven't gotten that yet. I feel like the last thing I need to do before my binge really ends to like eat, you know, in a more controlled manner would be eating Mexican food. I will have Mexican food and then my my 1 to 2 weeks. It's only been 1 week, I think. My 1 week of readjustment will be over. I haven't had dim sum yet. I don't know. I feel like dim sum could be factored in. I'm the same. I would hear an interesting fact, just keep it tucked in my memory, never to return. Yeah. And then I feel awkward because I'm like, oh, they're like, oh, what more do you know about it? And I'm like, oh, actually, this is not verifiable at all, and I actually cannot tell you anything more than the exact thing I heard. Yeah, I don't think that you can make a kimchi in your tummy. Although I probably would have thought that too. I get so embarrassed about being an adult and not knowing things. Such as like, oh, like alcohol. I know that's like, you know, an alcohol molecule exists, but like alcohol forefront to my brain means the drinks. And I'm just kind of like, oh, but I'm sure they don't actually mean that. And then, you know, things like, if I hear there's some kind of fermentation in the tummy, I probably would also think, oh, like fermentation, like making kimchi fermentation, that kind of same fermentation. But that's not really long enough and there's not enough salt, I feel like. But I'm sure like fermentation can mean different things in a more, there's like other versions of it. But yeah. I remember making honey, something with honey for dinner, found out it's somewhat expired by smell. You add it because you like sugary stuff. I also thought honey doesn't go bad. It just crystallizes, which technically isn't even going bad still. You can still use it. It's just crystallized. Hello, Vitalis. Welcome. I feel the same. I start questioning my intelligence a bit. It's just, I don't question. I just feel embarrassed. I'm just kind of like, oh, yeah. I pretend to know sometimes, which almost feels more embarrassing. I'm like, yeah, you know, totally. And then I go, like the other day, this doesn't really count, but it's just, there's so many little things that just feel so embarrassing to bring up. I was at a fitting room and the staff said something. The person helping was just like, something along the lines of like, put it on the rack or put it on the hanger or put it on the rack or something. I couldn't tell if it was like, oh, leave it on the hanger, leave it on the rack, leave it in the room. And I just like wasn't sure, but I just kind of was like, I nodded already. Cause you know, when you're like active listening, you do a little nod. And then she walked away and I didn't get a chance to ask for clarification. And I was like, I don't actually know what to do. But like, I just, you know, I was like, well, usually you kind of hand it back to them. So I'm just gonna try these on and then I'll hand it back. And it's too embarrassing to like, oh, actually, what did you say? I know I nodded and pretended like I was listening, but actually I wasn't listening. Well, it's not that I wasn't listening. I just didn't hear. I was not prepared. And I'm too embarrassed to ask a clarification. After eating the mix, you found yourself drunk and sleepy. Searched up how wine or alcohol is made. Found mix. Oh, you made the mix to make it in your stomach. Oh, that's how you found that info. Okay. Alcohol is expensive. You save yourself some money. I did, you know, I was thinking about honey a lot this past couple days, just because, you know, when you hear the word honey, you think of this like sweet, very golden, delectable, you know, syrup, which I feel like just brings all sort of great descriptors to your brain. And, you know, I was thinking like, oh, I like coffee flavor. Would I like a coffee honey cake? It sounds really good, a coffee honey cake. But then I think to myself, like, coffee honey cake, I feel like you could just put honey in front of anything and I'd be like, that's interesting. Because then I was thinking about, oh, I'm really interested in making cream puffs sometime soon. What if I made a honey custard filling? Do I even think honey and custard would go well together? I like the custard, just vanilla custard, a lot on its own. But then would I like honey? I do like honey, but what if I don't like the honey custard as much as I like the vanilla custard? Then I just have honey custard cream puffs that I know that I wouldn't like as much as vanilla custard cream puffs. And and so I'm sitting there and I'm just kind of like, it's too scary to take risks like putting honey, because what if I just imagined that I could be like 10 times happier with vanilla custard cream puffs? Anyways, so then I was just thinking to myself, but you know, when I go to a store or like a bakery and they go like, it's a honey something 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 something, I'm interested, like I'm instantly just a little bit more interested, because I'm like, honey flavor. But I don't even like honey flavor that much. I like honey on my Greek yogurt. I like honey sometimes with my pancakes. You know, I like a little honey here and there, but I'm not that big on honey. It just sounds so good when they describe it. That and like brown butter and brown sugar. Like, that's how you get me, you know? Like a brown butter, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, it's a brown sugar, blah, 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 blah. And I go, oh yeah, that sounds like it would be much better. So, yeah, that's how I know I'm falling for cheap marketing tactics. I'm the type, any combination, regret it later if I don't like it. Oh, you know, I like, this goes back to me having a really bad temptation. You know when they're like, oh, try our new sakura flavor, blah, 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 blah. Try our new, like, pink rose, blah, 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 blah. I don't like sakura flavor. I don't like rose flavor. But I go, whoa, but it's pink. I like pink things, don't I? Or, oh my god, I can't handle like artificial strawberry. If it's like actual strawberry, I can do it. Artificial strawberry milk flavor, I can't do it. But then I go, but it's pink. I definitely like to eat pink things. And I gaslight myself into thinking I will like it. And then I get it, and then I don't like it. And that risk I can only take if I'm with a friend who is willing to also eat it. And like, they're not picky, so that I can switch with them. Because I can't. They get me so easily. I fall for it every time. Hello. What's it to ya? Apple pie with honey bath is one of the few things I baked once, never did again. Oh no. Oh, economy isn't cooperating. Was it good? I bet I would love a honey apple pie. That just sounds so good. I like apple pie by itself. I like sugar and apple and, you know, lemony, tangy, fruity, yummy, appley goodness. But like, would the honey make it any better? Can you top apple pie status? I don't like apple pie that much. I like an apple puff pastry situation. Pie is not my thing. I would like an apple tart. It is funny because I don't like pie, but I do like a tart and I do like puff pastry. But I feel like pie doesn't count as the same thing. Like pie crust is a little, it's like a dry, I would like it to be like a buttery cookie, but I feel like it ends up more like a not so buttery cookie. I'm doing good. We were chatting about... I'm back. Thank you for waiting, guys. Thank you. Sorry, guys, the fish not working. I did not turn it on. Okay, we can start getting the art pulled up. I started watching a new K-drama, Wonderfools. It wasn't for me. I only got to the part where the main character dies. I think she's the main character, at least what they think is the main character. It's the first episode. It's like the entire... It's not a spoiler. That is like literally the first episode. It's like the first thing they tell you about her is that she's going to die, and then she very quickly dies. But I don't know. People said it's really good, but it wasn't working for me. Then I started my Royal Nemesis or something. So far, I think I like it better, but it's looking to be about two characters who have very strong and bad anger issues, and I don't know if that's really my thing. Like, I definitely prefer characters who are more suave, more logical and less emotional. But I still think it'll be interesting for the most part, so we press on and see how it goes. Going to switch to my drawing table. There we go, and let me get my pen. Then we'll get my iPad up. Uh-oh. My OBS is crashing out. Please don't do that. Is it because I haven't updated? They've been telling me to update for so long now, and I don't do it. They're probably really mad at me. Oh no. How am I going to share my screen so that you guys can see me draw? Why are they trying to give me so many issues today? Okay, that's not great. My sources are not working. Oh, okay, that's nice. I can't do my... Did I accidentally like lock my OBS or something? I cannot like mute or unmute, and I cannot like hide and unhide any of my sources. Are we able to change scenes? Hold on. Okay, well, we can change scenes. Okay, I definitely locked something, I bet. Oh no. I have to Google it. OBS. Why isn't OBS on my side today? Oh, sorry guys. OBS can't hide or unmute and mute source. Oh, maybe this is why. Haha, guys, I think I figured it out. I don't know yet. Oh, I did figure it out. Okay, I accidentally had my mail pressing on my keyboard, and so my keyboard for some reason was messing it up. Phew! It's not a tech issue. It's just a regular silly poo poo issue. Phew! Yes, I'm a tech wizard. Yeah, simple mistake. I'm glad it's a simple mistake. If it's anything more than that, I'd be really sad and have to figure it out off stream and then blah blah blah. It's just so much work. It's me, BT. Oh, it's your birthday! Happy birthday! Oh, thanks for coming by on your birthday, Sakamoto. Hope you're having a good birthday. Did you do anything fun for it? What kind of cake did you have, or other dessert? I feel like the only major thing left is the shoes, actually. After I clean up this skirt, there isn't a ton left. Wow, guys, we are making real progress here. Exciting. Forgot to use the symmetry ruler. I'm so out of touch. Good luck with the drawing too. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good sleep. Thanks for coming by, Wandering User. It's very nice to meet you. Hopefully I didn't miss your messages before you had to go. Thanks for the lurk, Vitalis. Thank you, thank you. Hello, Zeku. Yes, I'm doing good. I hope you are also doing well. Ah, hello, just 13 Rain. Thank you. It's nice to have you again. I think my back does not like this chair. I don't know what it is. I need a new chair. Summer plans? New chair? Summer plans... The beach? Eventually the beach. I have to go to the beach once before summer ends. Mom is busy nowadays. Actually, I'm less busy now. For the month of June and this tail end of May, I'm just gonna be working on this art and hanging out with you guys. I really need to catch up. I really need to catch up with... What's it? I forgot my train of thought. I'm catching up with something. With something. Oh, Uma Musume! That's right. Is it Uma Musume that I was thinking of? Well, that's what came to my brain afterwards. Are there any cute pink chairs that are also made for comfort? You know what would be a really good chair for me is my car chair. Whatever chair they're using in my car, it's great. It's so good. I can drive for a while. I feel comfortable. Nothing really happens for me that bad. I think my car chair would be great. How could I get a chair that is like the chair in my car? I kind of also like the feeling of like kind of being tucked in on the sides like that with the... It's not a racing chair, but it has that like gamer chair shape in my car. But it's like a... It like fits me. Scrap dealer? I don't want an actual car chair. Can't wait to go to the beach. Gotta get that beach bod fast. Yeah, I feel like I gotta be doing something about that too. I just haven't. Will I play Forza Horizon? I'm not sure what Forza Horizon even is. I am going to hopefully try to not lose my job in 1 month is what I'm going to do. I'm not really like a sweaty person, but I didn't know that like chair sweat is an issue because I don't really sweat. And every time I look at chairs and they're always like, look at this breathable amazing mesh breathable stuff, and I'm like, I don't value that, and I kind of hope that it's not too breathable, because I would like it to not be scratchy. When things are breathable, it usually means there's holes, and that usually means it's scratchy. You've been doing more cardio and core workouts lately? I want to do more cardio and core workouts, but they're just too hard, and they're making me feel not as happy as when I eat delicious food. Which roll front? And I don't know, it just says software, so I don't know yet. Hopefully I am you know, just chilling, and they kind of like give me like a long adjustment period, and then I go, yeah, I'll work on that. Good luck, mostly back end. No, that'd be really bad. I'm really bad at back end stuff. That being said, people get hired all the time who kind of don't know what they're doing, I'm sure, and I just need to fake it until I make it. Speaking of which, though, I probably will need to do some review, because since I got the offer, I pretty much was like, woo, freedom until my job starts. I will surely review stuff when the time comes. And the time has come, and I'm like, oh, there's still time. There's still time. I should probably review some of the basics just to make sure I'm not slowing anything down with like having to look stuff up, like the baby stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping like the first week is just me showing up, getting logged in, making accounts, saying hi to people. Now there's AI/LLMs that explain codes and even generate. I know, I don't like the people who are so confidently like, oh yeah, I just like quickly vibe coded this app to do blah 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 blah, in like, you know, various TikTok videos that are like, I made my girlfriend a little app that I just vibe coded something something something, and I'm like, vibe coded? Is vibe coding, like, I've never had to vibe code, but it's weird that it's called that. It just feels like you're going, oh, I just kind of went off feeling, you know, just kind of like let it do its thing. Like, how do you vibe code? And then if vibe code is just being like, oh, hey, I need like a spinning wheel. Can you make that in CSS for me, to the AI? Like, and then you just kind of take that and like tweak it. Is that what it is? Like, I don't want to learn it because I feel like it's bad because my fundamentals aren't already strong and I'm not trying to get a crutch already. But at the same time, is it something that I need to learn how to do? I literally have never used an AI tool that is made for coding. I feel like there's a couple of stuff, right? Nah, it's just have bake stuff. Yes, you need to learn. I need to learn. It improved your productivity for actual work. I'm open to learning if my job requires it. You see, I tend to, when I learn there's a shortcut, I tend to always use the shortcut. You know, like, I'm not the type that's like, wow, what if I actually learn a lot more and then I just use this tool as a tool? Because for me, it's more like, oh, this tool is really helpful. I'm just gonna let it do its thing and not really understand much. And then when it breaks, it breaks. Which, I don't think is a good idea. At least learn how to prompt for your requirements. Okay. Maybe I will watch a video on that. We are moving to Claude. Is Claude Google's? Or is it something else? Is it another company? Anthropic? I'm sure I've heard of it. I just can't recall. It's so embarrassing being an adult in the field and like not kind of knowing the big tech companies Google is Gemini. I thought they just had another one. And it's just like, oh yeah, I've heard the word passed around, but I know nothing about what you do other than like, you know, the big ones. Well, I'm sure it's something I'll pick up with time. It's just so awkward to have my hobbies so far away from my job. At the same time though, I'm kind of like, guys, look, I'm an adult and I have a job and I'm things are happening in my life that I was really worried about, and hopefully, you know, I fake it till I make it, and just like, it feels good in a way to just to be doing what a productive member of society is doing, which is having a job. At the same time, I would also love to not have a job. Not in that way. That's like a bad message to put out to the universe. But what I mean is, being unemployed was really fun. How much am I gonna donate to the church? For a tax break? Is that what we're implying? I also, like, now that I am expecting income, I've been wanting to learn how to get into investing and stuff, but I'm so lazy. But I want to get into investing because it's something I've always been really curious about, and you know, you can make a little bit of a extra here and there doing some kind of special form of gambling, and like, I'm so down, you know, but but then I have to learn more. I like learning. I do when I'm forced to learn, in a way. Like when I have to take a class on it and stuff, I feel like I can be quite dedicated when, like, you know, the test comes around, things like that, and really try and learn things. But when I have to learn things on my own, when it's optional, things get a little rough. Being unemployed is fun, but then you're also broke. Yeah. And I think lately my family has been picking up on the fact that I am now an adult, and they are now asking for a return on some of my hey, you think I could get this? My mom has been saying, you're gonna pay me back, right? And I'm like, oh. Are you sure? Oh, sure. Damn, already? I know, I haven't even started my job yet. I enjoyed being seen as like a helpless child for a while. I know, I haven't even started. They figured it out real quick. Welcome, Cassette Rose. Welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying this stream. But hopefully, you know, I gotta play the port. I mean, play the port. I gotta play the part of, you know, newly graduated, mostly broke, I wanted to say like teenager, but like, you know, it's kind of like, I'm just a teenager born in 2003, you know, but actually the people doing that trend are born in 19 something, and oh no, it's like, I'm just a teenage 23-year-old, something like that, you know? And like, that's me, okay? I'm just a teenager. I'm just a teenage 23-year-old, okay? Like, I don't know anything. I have no concept of money. Good night, Jace. Thank you. Have a good rest. See you next stream. employment arc. Yippee! Yeah, thank you guys. I actually finally, I've been waiting to hear back from them, and I actually didn't get anything, and I wasn't gonna be like, yeah, tell me more about the job. Because I was enjoying my, essentially, bunch of time off before my job actually starts, and I was having fun. But now they actually contacted me, now that it's getting closer to the start date, which I assume was gonna happen. And yeah, I had to submit various stuff, and I have a meeting tomorrow to something blah blah, which is good. It's good. It just it's becoming a little more real. Thank you for the follow, Lyra Fire. Welcome. Is it Pharrell? Lyra Pharrell? Firo, okay, welcome. I hope that's what you're yesing to. I'm assuming so. Your Alex here, thank you. I'm currently working on this VTuber baby. I'm trying to do the like intricate design on the like shoe thing, but I feel like I'm not very good at it. It's a work in progress. Hopefully it just kind of comes all together once I start blending things more properly. I'm just trying to get like base shadows down and kind of making sure that it has the colors and shadows and highlights where I need it to be. Thank you for the follow, Firelord. No work, stay home, then your mom see you lying, so then your mom starts scolding you the whole day. I know that was going to happen to me if I did not get a job within the like I had just graduated and I was like, yeah, I'll start applying after I take like a 1 month break, and she already was like on my back as soon as the 1 month happened. I was like, yeah, I'm doing it, okay? I'm doing it. And I just had very low hopes. And she was like, don't be thinking that way, or else you're definitely not gonna get it. You have to think positive. And I was like, I've been applying. I'm not feeling positive. They're really mean to me. I applied, guys, I applied to a summer job teaching like kids or something, a summer camp teaching job for like kids learning code and stuff like that. And I submitted the video, and I feel like, I was thinking to myself, you know what? People are probably gonna turn away from this because you have to submit a video. And I submitted it. And then they asked for a second video. I submitted a second video. Then I did the interview where they asked me to make a presentation on the lesson I would give to these kids. And I did. And then they proceeded not to give me the job. That was crazy. I was like, are you kidding me? I also got like 3 or 2 referrals from people to send to them. And the referrals were not easy. Like, they had to like fill out a thing basically being like, yeah, they're a good person. Yeah, you know, I think they'd be good teaching kids, blah, blah, blah. It's like they had to write stuff. It wasn't just like a form they filled out or just like oh, we'll contact them if needed. They had to fill something out. Yeah, and they didn't give me the job. Hello, Cold Sweat. I've been good. I had a really nice little Greece vacation. Came back home, missed Asian food so much, just did a little Asian food binge. I'm gonna wrap it up with some Mexican food, and then I'm gonna go on a little diet, get that summer bod, and I have to Start job. Start job. I'm scared of starting job. I'm afraid of job. It's okay. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. You need to apply for a job. It's okay. Everybody apparently needs to apply for a job. I don't know if you guys are into like influencer drama, but I eat it up. Have you guys seen that James Charles? I feel like this is not the right crowd to ask. The VTuber anime community does not know anything about makeup influencers. Anyways, James Charles made a very tone-deaf video that was berating someone for DMing him, hey, it would be really great if you have a chance. I just got laid off. Do you think you could donate to my GoFundMe? And like, you know, it's just like a message that someone who's looking for help would maybe need, didn't think they were really gonna see. They're just gonna take a chance on it. And he like crashed out online about it. And people are like, what is wrong with you, man? That's so tone deaf. And yeah, that's what's been going on. And he's like, there's been so much about it. It's, people are not happy is one. But it's like, it's really funny because he was basically like, yeah, my apology. Like, I was really out of touch. I don't know why I said those things. Blah, 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 blah. And I think he was really cruel about it because he had said things along the lines of like, why are you in my DMs asking for money when you should be applying for jobs? And, you know, very, very cruel thing to say to someone who was just banking on a maybe. Big influencers are crazy, man. I can't believe he has so many followers. He has like 40 million. That's so many. Like, you're pretty set as an influencer if you're at 1 million. But 40 million? I'm like, it's like statistically 1 million is already a ridiculous, you know, like teeny tiny proportion. But then 40 million followers? I'm working as a barker. Sometimes I'm hopping into the bus calling passengers. What is a barker? Sometimes I'm into influencer job because I like to hear how they ruin their career by making mistakes they shouldn't have. But the thing is, like, I don't even think it counts as ruining their career because they're able to, I bet, survive on one, their investments, two, the income that they have acquired from all of this, and just like chillax either until something blows over or they just have enough to live. Because I was thinking about it. I was thinking to myself, you know, if you have $1 million, you could live very comfortably for 10 years because that's 100,000 a year. You know? I hope I'm doing my math right. And so then I'm thinking to myself, if you have just $1 million, you are set for 10 whole years. That's a lot of years. And then you think about these people that have so much money and you think, wow, if you have even like 3 million, you get 30 years set. If they just make $3 million and they're 30 right now, they literally don't have to work again. I mean, I don't think you die at 60, but you know, like, you'd be pretty okay. And then maybe you retire, I guess. Do you count? Can you retire if you did not work? Do you have retirement? Well, maybe they put some into retirement. Anyways, you get my drift, right? And it's really confusing for me to conceptualize sometimes, because I'm like, really? It's just, they're making, like, when you think about the billionaires and the millionaires that you hear about in the news and you hear how much they have, it's like, they have so much money, they'd never be able to use it all for generations after them. Generations! What do you even do with all of that money? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you... And then they do things so they don't have to pay as high taxes. But like, even if they did pay the taxes, I bet they would still have so much money. It's unfathomable amounts of money that I'm hearing in the news. It's so weird. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, at 3 million, you safely take out 90,000 every year forever. I know, it's just, it's too bizarre. It's just too bizarre to think about millionaires. And how do you have millions? And then they still work. I mean, like, you could retire at that point, but then they still work. And then I think to myself, do they really like working as an actor or a singer then? Because you just have so much money at this point. You don't have to do that. You could just chillax. I guess they just really like it. And, you know, they really like it. And I just... Do they really like it, or do they just have a lot of expenses? But I feel like they just must really like it. There's no way. And then you know what else? When you're an influencer or celebrity, you just get expensive things for free too, you know? And like, oh, you get PR, or you get promotional items, or you get invited to this event, and then you get to take home a little freebie of a this and a that. And I think to myself, so they're rich and they don't have to pay for these expensive things so that they could sell it to the consumers who do pay for them, so that these brands can make money off of the masses. And it's just, you have money and you don't have to use it. Oh, trust me, celebrities do run out of money. Why do you think Jim Carrey came out from retirement? Is Jim Carrey the Grinch? I don't know why he came out of retirement. I guess he ran out of money. But how can you run out of money, you know? Like, you hear about these amounts and it's like, you cannot possibly have so many things that you wanted to enjoy that you just run out. You have so much money and you used all of it. Anyways, I think about that every so often, and then I feel like I have like two slight scares in my brain. One is that I will save so much money once I start getting my income, because I'm so worried about not having enough money later, that I will push myself to save so much and then I end up not touching it and I just hold on to it and it just stagnates, instead of, you know, trying to use it in investments, or, you know, trying to spend it here and there on things that are better. And I'd just be like, no, it's good, I'm saving it, it's good, I'm saving so much of it and struggling now and not enjoying my life. But I also am worried that I will flip on the other way and be like, no, I can't use money when I'm dead. I'll just use it now. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll make money more later for retirement. It'll be fine. And of course, there's a balance to be struck. But, you know, who knows how I'll act when I get my first paycheck. Hopefully I have a plan. Well, technically first paycheck is for is for spending on like the big family dinner that comes in, paying back my debts to my mom, and you know, it's kind of fluff, but after that it's kind of like I have to divide it properly. NFL players and lottery winners go broke at a crazy high rate. Most people have no financial discipline. I feel like since I'm worried about it, I will have financial discipline. At the same time, because I'm worried about it, I'm worried I will not have proper financial discipline. Some kid actor pay for their parents and siblings' investments like Millie Bobby Brown. Oh. They might use it for their family. That is true. I always wonder, like, when you get a famous sibling, does your sibling just say like, oh yeah, don't work anymore, I'll pay for all of us, and you know, I want you guys to just enjoy like relaxing, and maybe you can be my manager in name or something, you know what I mean? Like, go start your little startup business that you wanted to try. Or is it kind of like, oh yeah, that's like my money and it's not really your money, so you still have to get a job and be a part of the working class? I guess it differs for everyone. I don't know what I would do. I'm sure I would be rather generous, but would I say to my family, yeah, stop working? I guess it depends how much, right? Depends how much and how fast I'm spending. At least my immediate family, if I have enough, I probably would not let them work anymore unless they wanted to. Aside from that, would I extend the hand? When I think about things like this, I then also consider, I go, huh, but billionaires and millionaires, you don't see them trying to solve world hunger, you know? Is there something about having money that somehow you want to hoard it all for yourself? I don't know what it's like, but it is weird that they have so much and choose not to put it back somewhere, you know? You just have an endless supply of money that you could be aiding other people with, but then you choose not to. Like, how does that work? What happens in your brain? Ah, hello, thank you so much, Bubba. Thank you for the bread. Let me get you a love beam. Yeah, it kind of happens like that, and it's cool. Oh. Love beam. Yeah, I know the rich stay rich by not spending on other people, but it's kind of like they have an amount of money where they can spend it and still stay rich. Michael Jackson wanted to buy Marvel and made a big hospital for kids back in the day. Hospital for kids is pretty nice. You'd be surprised how fast money can and will be expended, especially when you become rich. Nothing about taxes on top of taxes. But aren't these people so rich that, like, the taxes, even if they paid them, they would still be pretty rich? That being said, are they even paying the proper taxes right now? Isn't there that, like, funny loophole where they basically say they make no income because they don't receive a salary, but they have investments that make them a bunch of money, and so they don't have to pay as much taxes because technically they're not making any money. Isn't that like the special way out of it? That also implies they have liquid assets available. Oh. The one where you pay your expenses by taking loans and never liquidate your assets. Oh. So they have a ton of money and they're using tricks to not pay taxes. Broke on paper, but bank accounts are full. It's almost like we have a lobbying system. Oh wait. It's, in my opinion, too easy to blame the rich for our problems. I feel like... I can blame the rich for not making my problems easier. Welcome to the game room. You have all this money and all these assets. And you could be helping people. And yet you are choosing not to. At a certain point, it's kind of like you have too much money that you cannot even use it in your lifetime or the next generation's lifetime and the generation after that. At some point, it's immoral. Hello, Alex. Welcome. At the same time, I don't know their story, nor is it my business what they do with their money. Yeah, I also understand that perspective. Hmm? Alright, how's life going? Congrats on employment. Nice. I did too, but it's only Sundays and holidays. If only to gradually reintroduce myself into the workforce. You can do it. I've been doing good. I finally got rid of the jet lag. I'm happy about that. I am baking a flan though, guys, so that's exciting. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go check on it. I don't want it to dry out. I feel like it's been a while and I didn't hear anything, but I think it's also because I have earbuds in. 1 second, we take a little break. Okay, I'm back. I just checked on it and it is set. And it seems good. There's still a slight jiggle when I took it out. It's a little firmer than maybe I would have preferred the jiggle to be, but I think it still should be fine. And I'm excited. I'm letting it cool on the countertop, and then it has to go in the fridge. The worst part about flan is that you have to wait for it to wait for it to cool off overnight. It's the worst part. Hello Bagel, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Let me get your love beam. Love beam. Oh, hello Devira. Welcome. Super cutesy, thank you. Thank you. I hope you've been doing well. I just checked on my flan. Things are looking good. I feel like I did the caramel correctly. I did mess it up and turned like a batch of sugar into caramel crystals instead of caramel, but I feel like I redeemed myself on the second one. I think I had just the right amount of caramel bitterness, not too much, just enough for that little adult flavor. Hello Fluff Claws, welcome. I'm back now. Yes, I am drawing my VTuber baby. Oh, thank you. Don't die. If you die, you won't be able to live to see her move, which is arguably the best part. Oh gosh, what is this mess? Is it okay if I'm not checking the live stream? Oh yes, of course. Please go do your homework. Homework is very important. I'm so happy I don't have to do homework anymore. I can't believe it's over. I don't have any more homework. It's weird at the same time. Homework has just been such a constant in my life. Oh, actually, but I'm thinking about taking language classes, so homework is forever. I feel like I can't learn a language by myself on my own. I'm just not built like that. Wait, are you done with school? I'm done until I decide to go back. I'm done for now. Ooh, ooh. Woot woot. Thank you for the save work. I will save. Yes, very focused. I'm making good progress, I think. It's a little slow, but shapes and colors are coming together. Look at my baby. Merm officially super big brain now. That's right. That's right. Merm is officially super big brain. It's scary being officially super big brain because then like people have expectations for you. And not only do they have expectations for you, they expect you to do well enough to the point where you're being paid real life money. And that's a bit scary. Like, I think I have the skills to back that up. I think so. I hope I do. Nihongo no something something Benkyou? I'm guessing. I have no idea what those characters would be. Exactly. Also, you could get a slightly higher pay than the minimum wage. It's too much. That's too scary. Something I'm really worried about happening is getting pulled over by a cop. Not that I do something that would get me pulled over, but you never know, like, how a cop is feeling, and it's just scary because I don't know, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna call my mom. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know, I don't feel like I'm adult enough to handle that. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna call my mom. When do you become adult enough to handle being pulled over? Is there like a feeling that you're like, yeah, I could handle being pulled over? Because I don't think that feeling has come for me. I'm big brain on this, I need extra 15,000 bagels. Oh, Jugyo lesson. There's a Merm can drive. Merm can drive. Merm is a little bit too safe of a driver. I'm realizing that, like, I need to stop telling people what I'm gonna do on the road. Because the uncertainty makes people safer. Because by being uncertain, people are like, oh, who knows what this car is going to do in front of me? I'm gonna be careful in case they're a crazy driver. Except for me, what happens when I'm on the road is I go, I'm going to give ample time before I change lanes, and I will tell them where I'm going and signal. People use that ample time to be an asshole. They use the ample time to be like, look at this sucker telling me where they're gonna go and when they're gonna do it. I'm gonna get in their way. That's right. And instead of carefully watching to see what they will do now that they have told me what they're going to do with their blinkers, instead, I'm going to use my brain and say, oh, they're probably gonna change in front of me to change lanes. Absolutely not. No. Speed up. Not only will I speed up, I will speed up so that we are right next to each other, such that they are unable to cross over for the next 10 seconds. Sorry, I get so worked up. Akari, welcome. Thank you for the $20 dono. One love beam coming right up. Your heart's gonna drop the moment you see red and blue lights. It already does. Jesus Christ, remember who hurt you? It's okay, guys. I gotta tell you, like, I just got back from like 2 weeks of not driving, right? So then I started driving again. Here's me in my little car. I can't drive a car. This is top view, okay? Here's me. And look, there's a little arrow on the road that says right turn over here, okay? And I'm going there. I'm moving, okay? This is me in my little car. Looks like I'm driving a little bug, but whatever. But then, just the other day, here's another car that's an SUV. It's not a truck yet. And here's a stupid person. Stupid person. Because my right turn blinker is on. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. You see that? You see that? They thought that I am trying to enter into this plaza. Okay, no. I'm in the right turn lane. There is a right turn lane here. And they think, I don't even think they really think that. I think that they like saw me slightly going slow and like was like, oh, that's my chance to go out. And so then what they decided to do is they went all the way to the left turn lane. And I had to do abrupt stop and was like, what the fuck? And then, okay, so this stupid guy is over here now, okay, whatever, we don't care. But then I am slightly stopped Now I'm fully stopped. I'm trying to remember. I'm fully stopped. And then this guy comes in. I don't remember if it was an SUV or a truck, but usually when I'm having trouble on the road, it's a truck. This guy also decides to come out into this lane. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm not trying to turn into here. But because I had come to a stop, because of this asshole who cut me off, he thinks that I'm trying to turn into here because I've come to a stop. So then this guy cuts me off. Okay? So nobody gets my blinkers anymore. Nobody gets to see what I decide to do. Because why are you leaving out here out of this parking lot without actually checking if I'm turning it? Mind you, I'm still straight, okay? I'm like straight as can be. I have yet to turn my wheels at all this way. But no, they just saw my blinkers and was like, no, they definitely are turning into where I'm coming out of. So that means I can go. Ah! I'm so mad. So yeah. That's what really got me, because you can't do that. You can't do that. You have to be safe. You have to check if they're actually turning in before you turn in. You are not protected from oncoming traffic yet unless you see me actually block the traffic by coming in. So bad. Everyone's a bad driver. Why is this map's teeth? Yeah. The other day, I was on the freeway and I was testing out this whole new mindset where I don't care about right of way anymore. You know what's the right of way? My way. Because I'm so tired of people, one, not turning on their blinkers, two, taking advantage of my very safe driving, okay? And so, like, oh, it just makes me so mad. But the other day, I immediately saw it come into effect. Here's big, large, black truck with large bedpan take up such large part of road. Here is me merge onto highway, okay? And then, you know what I did? I did like 2 seconds of ding, ding, ding. I'm moving over, and then I immediately like swerved. And I saw them speed up the second I turned on my blink, blink, blink. But you know, you do that little whoop, and then because I saw that they were speeding up, I like went back into my lane. But then, you know, I saw them actually pause before they got any closer to the butt of my car. And I was like, it actually works. You know, if you start testing people on the road and basically acting as if you're going to hit them, they will back off. And I hate it so much. I don't want to test people. I don't want to test you on the road. I just want you to leave ample space for me when I see the blink, 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 blink. I just want to be able to merge. I just want to be able to merge without feeling the pressure of this car speeding up to take over the space here. And then I can't get onto the freeway because for some reason it takes you a good 5 seconds to get past me. I know, I let people in. I don't do that. It's crazy. The moment they see, yeah, that you want to come over, they start speeding up. I've been to LA. LA is a little crazy. Cause I think someone else was driving, but the green light had just turned for turning left, immediately honked. Immediately honked. It just turned. Like, we just got our foot off the brakes, okay? Immediately honked. It's too crazy. LA is too much. Trucker driver that don't do blue collar have little man ego. You can tell if the truck is clean and lifted for the most part. Classic. I usually just sit until their lights turn red. If someone honk, RIP, it goes green. It sounds like safe driving makes for unsafe driving when there's unsafe drivers around. Exactly. My safe driving, I will say, because I think it's because nobody is expecting safe driving. Or if they do, they know that you are padding around their unsafe driving. And like, I feel like it causes more confusion because people are expecting very last minute blinking. People are expecting people to be pushy. And so when you are doing things out of the ordinary, like leaving your blinkers on, people don't know what to do. They're like, I guess I'm gonna overtake you because what are you doing? You should have pushed in, kind of thing, you know? And like, I see so many car videos here and there because there's such like, it's like rage bait on the internet is like car videos. Oh, welcome! Hello, Sparkle Clover. Thank you so much for bringing some good luck. I'm really safe at driving, but I don't put up with cutting. I don't like people who don't understand a zipper merge. A zipper merge means one, like, it's a zipper merge, people. We have to merge together. And people are like, no. If I can fit myself in, then we can go this side times 2. No, it's 1, 1, 1, 1. It's ridiculous. People, it is not a, oh, there's space, I get to fit in. That's not how it works. Welcome, guys. I'm feeling quite heated over drivers, bad driving, and it makes me so mad. I'm sorry. I hope you guys had a great stream. But yeah, people have no manners. Let it out. It makes me so heated. I just want people to have manners on the road. Can't we just follow the rules on the test that we had to take? The founding fathers declared, when driving thou snootest, thou losest. I don't want to lose it. Oh yeah, I know they speed up around my way before you get on. Yeah. I hate people who refuse to wait in line and try to cut from another lane. I agree with the like trying to cut, and I got cut one time. It was humiliating because then you're the guy who let someone cut, you know? And I always let them cut, guys. I don't want my car to get sideswiped. I'm scared. I let them cut. I'm such a passive driver. It's so bad. So I think there's like a long line. Everyone's trying to get off the exit. This is me. Here is Guy coming to a slow stop right next to me, and it's really slow, so people are close, and he is right here in a truck, mind you, a truck. And he's pushing, and I'm like, wait, why is he pushing so much? He's in the other lane. He needs to go forward. What is he doing? Why is he getting so close? This is annoying. So dangerous. But I don't think he's actually gonna do anything, because to be honest, I thought he was like, I don't know. It was really slow traffic. Like this, like there was a little more space, but they were also going slow. Mind you, we're still on the freeway. And I'm like, wait a second, he's trying to push in. Mind you, I already let someone in. So this guy is trying to come in right after that. And it was so stressful, guys. It was so stressful. I didn't know what to do. I was like, he's definitely getting closer, and I don't want to ruin my car, and I feel like he's testing me. I always lose this game of chicken. I know he's supposed to cut behind me, but no, they saw that I'm weak, and then I lose the game of chicken, and then they come in. It's, oh my god. Thinking about it again makes me so mad, because I know that it's my fault half the time, because I don't play the game. Anyways, you know what? You let one person in, sure. Two? It's just embarrassing. And like, it's not my fault, okay? Like, this guy's really, he doesn't care. He's got the bigger car, and he's willing to hurt my car. I should buy some fart spray to spray out the window when people tailgate me. Everyone's in their own little vehicles. It will not work. I want little spikes on my wheels, you know? The ridiculous looking spikes that you see on some trucks where the rivets, I don't remember what they're called. The nuts, the bolts, they just stick out so far, you know? I would like to take up the whole lane so people feel like they cannot get close to my car. That's what I want. But also I cannot handle driving a big car. That would be bad. When I went to Europe, guys, all the little cars, the cars are so teeny tiny. They're like a little baby car. They look like this. This is what the European cars look like. They look so funny. And then they go beep beep, beep beep. This is the teeny tiny European cars. They're so funny. They park in teeny tiny spaces because there's nowhere to park. It will be advanced for its free. You're not weak. I'm weak in the game of chicken. The game of chicken in our very expensive vehicles that for some reason other people have no attachment to. Yeah, so I will say that European cars look kind of crazy. They also drive kind of crazy. Like, there's like motorcycles that will just be cutting in everywhere, and like the parking is ridiculous. Some people, like, you'll see cars parked kind of like this, right? And then somehow there will be a small enough car such that they can park facing you like this. I'm like, that's a really teeny tiny car. Are you even allowed? Is it legal to park like that? I have a video of a Tesla tailgating me off the highway to Small Street. I signal and everything to follow Puna while he dips, so I chased after him. Oh, I don't understand the tailgating thing. Doesn't everyone want to leave ample, safe stopping space in between cars? Does nobody want to not contribute to the rush hour traffic by leaving ample space so that everyone is able to smoothly move forward and not have to do abrupt stopping so that they create more traffic? Does nobody enjoy safe driving anymore? Must we all get on each other's butts when traffic starts? Can we not just go at a slow pace and let the traffic open up? No, we all have to try and cut into each other's lanes so we can see which lane moves faster. And then you cause everybody to have to stop because you decided to swerve into a lane. Ah! Yeah. These are dark times, right? Does no one want to pretend that we're taking the driving test again? Does nobody enjoy safe and transparent driving, like we're being graded and may or may not be allowed to drive again? Does no one? There's joy in being able to safely drive, guys, and letting other people know what you're doing on the road so that everyone can enjoy the space together. If you know cars, you know who you can play cat and mice with or not to risk it. I can't. They know they can play me. They know they can play me. They see me and they go, oh yeah, that's a weakling. Slow drivers put everyone in danger. Fast drivers are more aware than slow drivers. I think, how about we don't be slow or fast? How about we drive the speed limit? I like to drive the speed limit. Does nobody else like to drive the speed limit? I love it's so nice and comfortable, guys. You know, it's so comfortable to drive the speed limit and make sure that everyone's safe on the road and we don't pressure other people by tailgating them and making them feel like they must drive unsafely. Speed limits on the small streets, yes, but definitely not on the highway. I feel like the rule for the highway should be this, okay? You've got a couple lanes. The slow lane. If the speed limit is 65, you can go 55 here. You can go 55 to 50 because you're gonna exit. I let you have it. Then 60. 60 to 65, and then 60 to 70 here. Okay, 70 to 80 in the fast lane. Sure, it's pushing it for me, but I get it. It's the fast lane and The rules are bendy there. But like, you can't be pressuring me in these lanes. These lanes are not the pressure zone. The pressure zone can only be here. You cannot tailgate me here. Yeah. When people tailgate me, I go 10 miles below the limit. People with nothing better to do will literally go the passing lane 60 miles. What is the passing lane? Is that the fast lane? Because to me, the passing lane, I'm not sure where it is. Hello, Ayumusi, welcome. Yes, okay, so this is the passing lane? It is really hard to pass in there when people are going so fast. That's what confuses me. How can you get in if someone's going 80 here and we are going 60, 70? You have to really pick up the pace here. But like, you could hit someone because we're going 60 to 70 here. So like, when you push in here in time, you know, be safe about it. Then you gotta get out. And like, it's just so awkward. Can't we just all keep these 60 to 70? If everything here is 60 to 70, I feel like that'd be really nice. I know, you really have to accelerate, and I just... Sometimes it's not worth it to go in. Oh, catfish coming up. In NJ, the sign says, stay right except to pass. Does that mean... Wait, what does that mean? I don't understand the passing lane. Are you just supposed to get in there to pass someone and then leave? Like if someone's going 60 here and you're like, no, I want to be going 70 here. So then you go whoop, whoop. Or are you supposed to stay here so that you can go 70 to 80? What is the passing lane? Are we passing the person you're trying to pass and like leave it mostly empty? Okay, yes, no, yes, no. 70 60 to 70, 70. Oh, I didn't even think of that, you guys. I thought I'm brain rotted. You guys are definitely worse. Passing is passing. Like passing people as in like, oh, we're passing people because we're going so fast? Or does it mean like, oh, I just need to pass up this person, I will do a little thing? Or is it like, yeah, let's pass everybody by going into this, you know, lane to pass people, but not literally pass in front of them, just to go faster than them? Because fast lane makes sense when you get to stay in the lane. I love when an officer goes like 60 on a 30 mile in a city. They won't stop you if you follow them. Oh really? I've not seen this. I mean, technically that is passing multiple people, but I feel like when you pass someone, you specifically are infringing on them. Like it is centered around a person that you have to pass up. So like, it feels correct that you're trying to get around them to pass them up. Whereas this one is kind of like, oh, I am in a different spot, so I have nothing to do with this person anymore. And so I'm just going very fast, you know? I'm trying to think of other driving things that get me heated. I'm sure there's more. Oh, you know what I hate? So we're in a parking lot and they've got these parkings. So it's two ways because you can only really park like this, you know? You can't park this way because you'd have to go in this way to park. There's always the asshole who takes up both lanes, and I'm coming in like this, and they're looking at me and they're making no effort to swerve a little, and I'm swerving because I don't want my car to get hurt. And then the other day, some guy came up to me on the side and was basically like very close here. Mind you, there's a person with their shopping cart right here. human. This is a human. I put their arms out to the side so you know they're a human. And there's a shopping cart. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. This guy's coming up and he goes, "You need to move." I was like, what the freaking... So, he told me to move. And I just gave him the, like, what the fuck are you talking about face? And he had, like, arm out the window. He was cruising down and had made no effort to even swerve a little bit. Well, why do they make it monodirectional entry then? Oh, no, it's not monodirectional entry. It's two-way entry. It's two-way entry. They are just taking up the whole lane. Like, if you can really enter only parking spaces from one direction, why make it bidirectional for traffic? Oh, why make it bidirectional for traffic? I don't know. My question is more so that, like, what are you doing being an asshole taking up the whole road? Technically, I drew the parking spaces the wrong way, didn't I? This one is not supposed to be this way. I think it's supposed to be this way. So you're supposed to go into the parking spaces on this side from the top and then go into these parking spaces from the bottom. I drew the parking spaces the wrong way. Sorry, that's my bad. I got confused. But yeah, now that it is drawn correctly, point being, this person should not be taking up the whole road. Point being, they should also not be telling me to move on the road. Just give them the middle finger and keep driving. The thing is like, I can't be getting into an altercation. I'm a small Asian girl, okay? I can't be, I'm not winning that, you know? Oh, I remember now, guys. This has happened to me 2 times within the last month, it feels like. I have been stuck behind an idiot, I'm going to write idiot, who, no hazard lights, by the way, and I'm right here, me. I give myself a little bow, because I'm so cute. He just starts backing it up. I'm at a loss for words. No hand out the window. No. No hand out the window. No signals. No hazard lights. Just straight backing it up. And I'm like baffled because I'm like, what is happening right now? Why are we backing up? This is such a bad idea. What are you trying to do here? So idiot over here is at like a parking gate thing. The parking gate thing, and I guess he didn't pay because the thing is not opening. Mind you, the curb is like this. He is already up here, okay? And it's too late. I'm here. And then I think there's another car coming here. Another car is facing this way though. Here are the headlights. There's another car here. This guy has me back up all the way here, and I had to honk at him to basically turn on any sort of signaling or something because I had no idea what was going on, and he just kept getting closer to me. And so I back up all the way to here to the point where idiot has now been able to get all the way out, like 2 cars worth, and then proceed to go over here. I have no idea what he was trying to do, or like, I get it. Sometimes a mistake happens, but you can't just back up into people's cars, you know? Okay, situation number 2. We are in straight parking, pretty shitty straight parking. There's not a lot of space. Guy here, it's also very crowded. This guy just came out, and now there's parking here, okay? Here is idiot number 2. Here's me. I go, oh, okay. You know what? He waited for this parking. He can go. And, but the thing is, this idiot didn't realize this guy was coming out. And so actually, it was more like this, okay? And then he saw the parking. And so he does not have enough turning space to go in here. You know what he does? He backs up. And so he's backing up into me. Again, no signaling, no signaling, no hazard lights, just straight backing it up. And so, you know, I'm like, you know what? I'll let you have the parking. Even though it's technically mine because you overshot it, okay? You overshot it and it should technically be mine. I will back up. We back up. He tries a series of maybe like this. No, bad angle. Maybe like this. No, bad angle. How about I go over here, back up, and then try again? No, bad angle. So then this idiot backs up into me again. And at this point, I have honked. And like he just keeps backing it up. He has failed at least 3 times now. Then, magically, we've got car number 2 also watching this. And so now he's got even more obstacles. He tries another big swerve, then another in, back out, try to go back in, and then at some point he has gone over here, then backs up, and then tried going in 5 times. Still has not given up. And he's stuck here. I'm stuck here. And we're just watching this guy. And at some point I'm kind of like, dude, at this point it's mine. I feel like it's mine. I deserve it. Anyways, he finally gets in. And we move on with our lives. But it's just like, sometimes I feel like you gotta take the L, you know? That's so embarrassing. I think Marva tracks road rage to her driving life. Maybe. Maybe because I'm such a good driver, I just don't let go of things, you know, I just remember them now. Yes, I will get you a love beam for your birthday. Thank you for the head pats as well. I don't know if they worked, but I will run it back. Love beam coming up! Yeah, I will say giving them the middle finger is asking to be shot. I don't want to get shot. Bye-bye, Baba! What infuriates me even more are people not utilizing more than one lane to prevent congestion. Yeah. That one's awkward too. I will say I'm kind of part of the problem for that, mostly because I'm afraid to change lanes. And whose fault is that? Everybody else's, okay? I'm afraid to change lanes because nobody wants to let me in. Or else I would be helping with the congestion. Yeah, driving makes me so stressed. It's because I'm a safe driver, and that's stressful as being a safe driver. Right, head pats. Where is it? Oh, there. You can tell a lot by people's car. Definitely in this day and age, don't even risk it. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. I'm not gonna risk it. Especially me. What am I gonna do? This is similar to basically the effect I was complaining about the other day, which is essentially because I'm a small person, sometimes I get the benefit of, like, you know, things like planes. Oh, small space is actually just kind of normal space for me. Like, I can cross my legs can stretch out, my knees aren't up against the seat. However, people who are normal sized, average sized, take it as a chance to be like, oh, she's a small human, which means her personal space bubble is actually smaller. And so I get to infringe on the invisible lines of the airplane seat because she doesn't have that big of a personal bubble. And I think that's wrong. You cannot infringe on my invisible walls of the airplane seat. I think I deserve the extra space because I'm small and I won the genetic lottery for it. However, I understand that at a concert, you know what? I didn't win the genetic lottery for a concert. And I feel like tall people just get so many more great things in life that, like, I deserve the extra space on a plane seat. The extra, you know, like, leg room. Like, don't get in my space. Don't man spread into my area, whether or not there is space for your legs or anything. I deserve all of the extra wiggle room. But no, nobody sees it like that. It's always, oh, because she's small, she can, you know, she will not suffer as much. But it's not a suffering thing. It is a I win this time thing. Like, I get to have this, you know? You get to see at concerts. I get extra space on the plane. Get Kyoko on them. Just get a chauffeur and private jet. Yeah, if only. Yeah, you'll ban them on Twitch and YouTube and Discord. I agree with this one. There's people who simply sprawl over the place. Yeah, there's a lot of people with a lack of what is it, like decorum? It's not decorum. It's a lack of courtesy. There's a lack of courtesy that people do not have and tend to pretend that, like, oh, because I will make an assumption about this, that, like, it's fine. I like the outside seat on plane to make way for getting people in and out, but if you know you have to use the restroom every 10 minutes and choose the window seat, please jump out of the plane. Exactly. I feel that way too. I'm someone who uses the bathroom quite frequently. I always choose the aisle seat for that. I need to get up quite frequently because I need to use the restroom. And I think it's great if you, of course I will get out for you if you need to use the restroom, but I do think that if you tend to be someone who needs to get up and get things and do this and do that, you can't be sitting in the window. Also, there is something else that really sucks is that when there's a plane seat, my head pretty much only goes to about here. Okay, guys? The pillow is up here and I'm right here. Okay? And so there's a lot of section up here, you know? And people use this as a chance to go to the bathroom, and when they do, they use me to, like, completely prop their body weight on, and then my thing just goes boing because they just pop it back up. It's so awkward because now my entire seat has been shaken, and it's like, I get if you need to touch it, you know, touch it to steady yourself. Don't touch it to bounce off of. So yeah. Hello, Praise Lamp. Welcome. Oh, bye-bye, Corey. Good luck, good luck. Thank you for dropping by on your break, and thank you for the dono. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I think I got it all out, guys. Woo! We're good. We're good. Everything's good. Yep. Thank COVID, people lack some common courtesy and common sense. The last infant child was more behaved on the plane than some folks. Oh, there's more. I gotta tell you guys more. So, there is a little doggy sniff test at TSA. Here's the doggy. He's working so hard. And his handler. And they basically were like, you have to go in pairs. You go with this guy, okay? Here is other TSA person. And I was like, okay, here's me. Here is partner. Partner, not really listening. Partner, not really registering what's going on. Here's the people who are already here. Then they say, go. And so then I start to go. Is partner going? Partner is not going. Partner cannot tell what's happening. So then, I think something happens. We didn't make it far. Like, he started going after a nudge. And then we get here, and they're like, no, go back. So then I turn around, I go back. Partner is still here. And then they go, you have to go together. So then, he go back after I tap him on the shoulder so that we can go back. These people go back. Then, you know, they get through. Now it's our turn to go again. He say go, I go. Then I get stopped and say, miss, you have to go with this person. Please go with this person. And I'm thinking to myself, I go when you say go. Why doesn't this guy go when you say go? Must I hold his hand to get through this? Like, I don't know this guy. Anyways, we go, we get through. And like, I'm running late for the freaking plane, okay? It's a connecting flight. And I'm stuck with incompetent people all around me. It's very simple, people. We go when they say go. We go back when they say go back. Anyways, I got through the dog sniff test. All is well. I had no suspicious items on me. You didn't give him a chance to ask ChatGPT. Thank you for the follow, Kyrie. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully. Yeah. There's like that funny, sometimes I see funny videos about people on vacation that are like, I know I'm a tourist, but like, I hope everybody knows that I'm just a better tourist than everybody else. Or things that are, you know, what's it called? There's another one that was funny video of some sort to that effect. It's not like about being better, but about Oh, it was when you want to go out in public, but then you remember that the public is also there. I guess that is kind of like being better than everyone else, but I also interpret it as like dealing with the public is hard. You want to go outside, but then like there are people there, and then you have to deal with people, and that's not a good time. It is no longer a good time to go outside when you actually have to deal with people. I need to learn to let things go is what I think I need to learn. I need to learn to stop latching on to events that happen in my life. I think it's because I don't go out enough. I need more exposure to the public being the public, so that I know when an actual bad thing happens and I don't fixate on little things like mean people not sharing the road. That happens everywhere. I need to let that go. When you're a people person, but people ruin it for you. That's how it be. Sugar Cookie switched to YouTube or is she double watching stream? I don't know, I think she switched to YouTube from now on. I haven't seen her too much on Twitch. Maybe she's double watching. Merm cursed? Is it that I'm cursed or that I just remember? Surely you guys also have experienced things like this, right? It is just people being people. I hate to fault a person for being, you know, like we all have bad days. But why do you have to have a bad day next to me? Why does your bad day somehow now affect my day, you know? Can your bad day be isolated to just you having a bad day? Where's all my sparkles? Okay, the sparkles I need are not here. That's okay. I will simply get them another time. What's that saying? Don't let someone ruining a few seconds of your day ruin your whole day. I know, but it really happens to me. It's bad. It's really hard for it not to ruin my whole day because I start thinking about it all day and then I get self-conscious. Like, someone, you know, ruining it for me really does ruin it, which is not good. I need to let things go. I need to I think I just need to let things go. I need to understand that things are not as big as I make them out to be, even though it feels that way. Even though they're basically ruining my life. No. But I noticed something I have to work on. Even though I'm perfect and definitely blah 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 blah, like I'm definitely perfect and would never do such a thing to other people. I have to understand that people are not as perfect as me. Your forehead will get big if you keep thinking about it. No, I don't want an even bigger forehead. I'm a bit like you, but I have learned to let that go. I still don't like to go out often. Why is everyone out to get me? You guys understand. They're doing it on purpose, guys. No, you're the main character and these background characters are ruining your day. You know what? Maybe it's character growth. It's character growth, guys. At the end of it, I'm gonna be rich and famous. And I'm gonna there's rewards after it, I'm sure. First step of letting things go is knowing when to say no. I don't know, Merm. Okay, I think we have spiffied up a little bit, which is good. And I shall be wrapping up stream. I'm glad I got to rant. Surely, you know, I'll go out tomorrow or something and then you guys will get a whole nother driving rant again. Okay, let's go raid someone. I need to go put my flan cake into the fridge. It's gonna be so delicious tomorrow. I'm gonna have flan for breakfast. I'm so excited. I hope my mom does not eat it before me. I'll be really sad if she does. Maybe I should write a note on it. Please don't eat before I eat it. I'll be really sad if she eats it before I eat it. I hope she does not. Invest in a dash cam, then you can show and tell in 4K. I think that I have a dash cam. I just never set it up properly. At some point it was set up properly, but I never like, someone else set it up. And it was just kind of on, I think. And I never like looked into it after. Because my car is secondhand. So then, yeah, I kind of should figure it out. I just... You're so good at ranting, you have me stressed too. No, I don't want to stress you guys out. It was just supposed to be my silly little my silly little life. Thank you. I have saved my work. Let's go raid my wife. Your ranting will have visual experience that you go through. Yeah. We'll go raid her. She drew some really lovely, spicy fan art for me the other day. So go check that out if you guys haven't already. We're going to raid Watamiruhi on Twitch. No raid for YouTube, because I'm lazy. I agree. Feels like I'm chatting with someone right in front of me. I can feel the rage. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you, thank you. I know it was a late stream. Hopefully next time I will have flan cake and start at 9 o'clock. Bye bye. Good night everyone. Good night. Sayonara are my cuddle fishies. I will see you again hopefully within 3 days. I'm thinking 3 days. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Sugar Cookie Cat. Sayonara, Kamikaze. Bye bye, Cyrex. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Bye bye, Cuddlefishies. Bye bye. Sayonara. The life and times of ariru promotes June 6th. No. Surely, my life is not that interesting. I bet it would be like a fun slice of life anime though, you know? Me drawing, ranting about little things. Okay. Bye bye everyone!